Well, here's my newest little Edison engine. You can see it's getting with it right now, and this is the fastest running one I've built yet. It's got a couple of improvements I've made. Let me turn it around where I can show you. For one thing, right here in the points, I took apart an old set of Chevrolet car points, and I pulled the contacts out, drilled a small hole in my spring, and then hammered over the other end of it and got it in there. Now my contact screw has something to hit other than the springs. It's kind of like the old springs that Spalding and Rogers used to sell with the silver contacts, but I don't believe that material is silver. I'm not sure what it is, but it's definitely good stuff. I got a little cam here with 4 lobes on it. It's a 4-hitter. I went to an over-under coil setup. Looks more like the original O'Reilly. I kind of liked it with the coil side by side. It had a cool look to it, but this is more like the original. I've got turn it all the way around this way. Put the cord out of the way. I've got a bearing right here in the very back, real small ball bearing. I've got a real small ball bearing right here in the front. This is a 1/8 shaft going through here. But in between this bearing and this flywheel, I have a real small thrust bearing. I didn't even know they made them that small until I got to looking for them for this little project. I'm going to stop this. Okay. I've got a bearing mounted in here too. But you notice this one hits 4 times. This is a 4-rev or a 4-hit machine. And right now it's not hitting. You turn it a little, see right there, that turns your magnet on. And right there it's got quite a bit of torque. Now you can, if you had this machine bagged and you wanted to start it, no, it's not a self-start machine. But all you would have to do is reach and just touch the needle bar. Well, I say that. I guess it's going to make me have to be a liar. Oh, there it goes. You may have to touch something here, and it would restart. But, you know, this machine's more of a collector piece than anything else. And unfortunately, as long as I use this points type ignition, the way these old antique engines had, they're always going to be one that you're going to have to self-start. Now, sometimes you turn this off and on, and it may self-start, but 9 times out of 10, let's see. Let's see, it didn't self-start. So, you know, that's something you get into. But you could reach through the bag, like I say, and just give your needle a little bump like so. You could always reach through the bag, touch the needle, and have it going again. Now you can also adjust the points on this, just like all of them, and it makes a big difference on the performance. I can turn it back some here. You hear it picking up a little. And these contact points, you know, they wear. You got to adjust this from time to time. See, I drug it down to send too much duty cycle. Let's back it off. I'll show you something else. Right now, let's see, running counterclockwise. Let's fire it off the other direction. One direction it'll run faster than the other. I can't remember which. That's the slow direction. This is the fast direction. Uh-oh. I have got my points out of adjustment. There we go. Bringing it back up to speed. There we go. And that's about maximum performance out of it. Now you can see right here that it's got quite a bit of power. It doesn't it's not weak. It has plenty of power, and it could tattoo, and it's moving at a pretty good speed. It would be usable. Like I say, it's the fastest one of these motors that I've had run yet, and I think it's due to all the ball bearings I put in this, because I spent a good amount of money on just bearings. But I think that's about all I can really say about it. It's got a capacitor to try and save on the points some. Nice little steel frame. Brass outer wheel on the flywheel here. I've got the steel inner brass hub on it. Took me all day just to build this flywheel and get it balanced right. It's so hard to balance these engines, but you'll notice this when they run smooth. When they're running smooth, they're balanced pretty good. And that's a really hard part when you're working with stuff this size. That's all I can really think to say about it. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and let's see what I build next.